YouTubers, welcome back to Geeky Girl DIYs here on the Fandom Clan channel. I'm Mary B. Rose, and today we are making this Galaxy marble vase. I thought I would combine Galaxy with this marbling technique that you use with fingernail polish. I wasn't sure how it was going to look, but I was actually really surprised with how it turned out. I don't know if it's necessarily looking exactly like Galaxy, but it has the colors and I like how it turned out. I thought it was really pretty. And I don't know about you guys, but there does definitely seem to be a huge trend right now with the whole Galaxy theme. I am way into that. I actually really like the Galaxy painted themed everything. I think it's actually really cool, and I can't lie, I have not tried any of it, so this was my first attempt at it and I was pleasantly surprised. So if you guys are ready, let's get geeky.
And before we get started, if you guys are serious about doing this, just hop on over to thefandomclan.com and you can find a full list of supplies and instructions on there. So when I painted this, I did not paint it a full solid black. I wanted to give it a real speckled sort of base for the stars. To get started, you're going to need a disposable pair of kitchen gloves, and you will need a basin of water that will be able to hold about 3 to 6 inches of water. This needs to be a basin that you do not care about. It is for crafting only, specifically this type of crafting, because it's going to get ruined. By the way, you guys, I got all my supplies at the dollar store, the basin, the jar, and the fingernail polishes in the Galaxy colors. And from here, you're just going to pour them in. I started with blue and then moved on to the purple and magenta. And then you'll see here at the end, I went back and added the blue in again just because it started to sink to the bottom. You're going to have to do this really quickly because otherwise the colors sink to the bottom. You want them floating on the surface like this. I found the best way to do this is to just lightly touch the vase down to the surface, and the paint's just going to stick to the vase like a magnet. You don't need to swirl the colors, you don't need to move the vase around in the water. I found that that actually didn't work as well. Just touch the vase down, pull it back up, rotate it, and then just do this until it's completely covered. I do recommend taking your gloves and just wipe the bottom clean at the very end when you're right about to throw your gloves away, because you don't want this paint to clump up and then your vase will not sit flat. Set your vase aside to dry, and once it's dry you can now add the stars. Now if you guys have watched my other videos, you know I love using spray paint. So what actually happened was I did try the toothbrush flicking method. I had bought some white nail polish and tried flicking it on and it was not working. So I was like, I'm going to try this instead, and it worked fantastic. I just took my gloss white spray paint and very lightly dusted it. I had to hold it further away than I normally do, and I just barely sprayed it and it just put a little spattering of stars. It took me like less than 30 seconds. So if you have spray paint, I recommend doing it that way. Once this is done, you can go ahead and seal it with an acrylic spray. I did not, but if you want to have a shiny look to it, you could do that. I also decided to add a little silver bow because I thought it would look better. And that does it. You are all done.
So if you guys really enjoyed that, and I hope you did, please don't forget to comment and subscribe. And if you guys decide to make this, then share your project with me on Instagram or CraftyMino, and you can hashtag your project Mary B. Rose. So thanks.